Welcome to How to Cook That. I'm Anne Reardon, and today I am excited to show you the new release of the Surprise Cakes app, which you are going to love. Turn on the Surprise Cakes app and bam, you can see down inside the castle, and then a dragon will fly up out of the top of the cake. There are different markers, so you can choose the dragon that suits your cake's theme. There's a bit more of a scary one and a bit more of a cutesy one, depending on what you're going for. If you were one of the lovely people who got in early and got the app when we released it with just the fireworks, then I want to say thank you for your support, and this is a free update for you. So go to the App Store and click on Updates and you'll find the Surprise Cakes update there. If you're looking for the app for the first time, then I'll put a link in the description below this video, or you can go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search for Surprise Cakes. And surprise is spelled S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E.
Look, it's a fire-breathing dragon.
So S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E Cakes, and you will find the app there. You don't have to make the cake for this app to work. You can put the marker just on a book and freak out your friends at school, or you can put it on your friend. If you like the new app release as much as I do, then make sure you click on the thumbs up button and share the video with your friends. A special shout out to Emily B and to Phoenix Down, who both asked in the comments for a dragon to be added to the Surprise Cakes app. To make this awesome castle cake, what you need to do is, just like we did for the pink castle cake, bake 2 quantities of the rich chocolate cake recipe and bake them in trays, and then cut them in half and stack them up with frosting between the layers. Trim the cake to a size of 20 centimetres by 18 centimetres, and then trim off your corners and cover the whole thing in buttercream. The cake and frosting recipes and all of the fondant amounts that you need, all of that is on the website howtocookthat.net, and I'll put a link in the description just below this video. Then take 6 chocolate bars of your choice and cut 2 of them in half. Then, using a warmed saucepan, melt one end and fuse them together so that you have 4 long chocolate bars. Add 1 of those to each corner of your cake. And just a little tip, if you put your cake board onto a small plate, it'll make it easier for you to get your hand underneath so you can turn the cake when you're decorating it. Roll out some grey fondant and cut it into a thin strip, and then slice that into squares. Leave some squares big, and for others cut that into 2 rectangles, and then for others take some of the rectangles and cut that into small squares. Then, starting at one side of your cake, place the fondant onto the cake starting at the bottom and continue that all the way around the cake until you reach the top. Then, if you want it to look like rough stone rather than smooth bricks, take the tip of your knife and gently tap on the cake just to roughen it up a bit. Take another strip of grey, a little thicker this time, and using a square cutter, cut out indents from along the top. I made this cutter myself, and if you want to learn how to make your own cookie cutters, then go to the channel at the end of this video and watch the Twitter dessert video, because it shows you how to do that there. Measure how wide the strip needs to be and trim it to length. You need to make 4 of these, obviously, 1 for each side of your cake, and then leave those to firm up a little. Make 4 smaller ones to go around each turret. Cut a circle of grey fondant and place it on top of the turrets, and then take your smaller strip of grey and wrap it around each one. For the top of the cake, I'm using a darker grey colour. Roll it out and trim it to size. To make this fondant colour, I mixed in some black with some light grey, but I didn't completely mix it because I wanted that marbled sort of stone look to it. It'll probably stretch as you pick it up, so if it does that, just trim it to size with a knife and then trim around your turrets to make it all sit in there neatly and nicely. Pick up the side pieces and, using a little bit of water, attach them into place on the side of your castle. For the top turret, take 2 circles of cake, layer them together and then cover them in buttercream. Cut a circle of dark grey and place it on top of that, and then take a strip of the darker grey and wrap it around the top half. Then wrap a strip of lighter grey around the base section like a collar. Now take some more light grey and cut a strip and take squares of fondant out like we were doing on the other part of the cake, and then wrap this around. Now, the reason that I've put this level with the top of the turret rather than sticking up is I want the app marker to work from different lower angles. You don't want the fondant or other things getting in the way of the camera's view of the marker, or it will stop the app from working properly. To make the windows, roll out a strip of black and then add a thin strip of grey to the top and the bottom of it. Cut slices off for each window and then add more grey to each side so that it frames the black. Then add some indents around the frame to make it look like it's built from stones, and then add one of those to each of your turrets and one to each side of the cake. Now add your door to the front of the castle and add squares of grey fondant around the door to frame it. I taught you how to make the door in the Girls Castle Cake tutorial, so I won't go through all of that, but it's all there for you step by step. At the end of this video, just go to the channel, click on cakes, and you'll get to that one, and it will show you how to do it there. To make the torches next to the door, roll some black fondant in a ball and then roll it at one end to make that end pointed. Put those two down and then cut off the top to make them both cone shaped. Then wrap a strip of black around the top of each one. Now take some yellow fondant and roll it into a snake and do the same with a tiny bit of red. Then roll them together, fold it in two, roll it together into a snake again, fold it, roll it, fold it, roll it, and continue to do that until you're happy with the pattern. Make one end pointy and then cut it off and stick it to the top of the torch using a little bit of water. And then add those torches to either side of your doors. Then add your turret to the centre of the cake. And to decorate the cake board, add some frosting to the board and then add some small cake scraps and cover them in more frosting. Then crush up some Oreos, that's the fun part, and then sprinkle the Oreo dirt over the frosting. Add some grey fondant for a rock path leading all the way up to the door. You can also add some green fondant grass if you want to. Print out the marker from the website, put it on top of the cake, and you're ready to play. And make sure if you like the app, leave us a review in the App Store as well. Subscribe to How to Cook That for more creative cakes, chocolates and desserts. Click on like and share this video because the app is cool and because it really helps me out. A few of the younger people asked me last time, why is the app not free? And just to explain, it takes quite a long time to make a 3D model and then to animate it and to make it move in the right way and all of those things. And I just actually haven't had time to do that myself, so I've been working on this project together with an app developer, and he actually does need to get paid. So if we can each pay a little bit for the app, then it can help cover the costs of that, and I really appreciate you understanding that. And that's awesome. Okay, you guys have a great week and I will see you Friday.